Hello guys, and thank you so much for watching this tutorial. My name is Evans, and in this tutorial I'll be doing the last part of the Cambridge IGCSE ICT, the May-June 2020 Paper 2-1. And in the last couple of videos we've looked at document production, we've looked at databases, we've looked at mail merge, and now finally we are looking at presentation, and that should close this paper. So you are going to prepare a short presentation. All slides must have a consistent layout and formatting. Unless otherwise instructed, slides must be formatted to display title and bulleted list. Okay, so create a presentation of 6 lines using the file j2120 guide.rtf. So I'm just going to open up a presentation. Just open PowerPoint. Just start a new presentation, and I'm going to go to File, Open, and then browse to the location where these files are. So you may initially not see the files that you're looking for here. Just change this to either out or files or outline, and you should have that there. So we are looking for a file called guide, and just say it like that, and you have all the items in the file like that. Next, on slide 1, enter your name after the text guide presented by. So I'm gonna just enter my name here, guide presented by Chikasa Evans. And then next, so I'm just gonna close actually the other work that I did, the evidence document. I don't need them. I'm just trying to create some space. Just close all of them. The study, yes, close it. And the mail merge, okay, yeah, close it as well. It's fine. Okay, so now I have my PowerPoint there next to my thing. So format the first slide so that the title slide layout is applied with no bullets. So the first slide is this one. So right click on it and go to layout and give it the title slide, and it should look something like this. The next one is the title slide. The subtitle text are centered in the middle of the slide, and this is what we have. They are all centered here. Use the master slide to display the following features: a company logo using this file j2120 logo.jpg, approximately sized with aspect ratio maintained, your name, center number, and candidate number on the slide, and automatic slide numbers. So we're going here, and we're going to add the, let's see, so go to view. Okay, just close this, go to view, and then on the master slide, just the first slide here, you need to make sure that your name, center number, and candidate number will appear. Now they have told you that the master slide should have all these features here. Okay, so the question is, should it start from slide number 2 or should it start from the first slide? If they have not specified the slide number where you should start from, then you need to start from the first slide, okay, which is the title slide. So to do that, then you get the theme slide master. So you get this one, and we can go ahead and format some features here. So what I'll do is I can insert my logo. So you get the picture from the device to come from here, insert it, get it. So that's the picture. So what I'll do is I'll just put it somewhere there and resize it a little bit. You just need to make sure that the objects are not overlapping. So if you come back here to normal, just make sure that on all the slides actually the objects are not overlapping with the text. So that should be perfectly fine. So I'll leave it at that and come back to master slide. Maybe I'll just lower it a little bit, just to rather the first one here. Just lower it a little bit, just about there. Yeah, just about there. And let's just confirm that they're not overlapping. So you can tell there's no text that is actually overlapping this. So we have inserted the logo. the next that we're supposed to insert is our candidate details. So I'll go to insert, header and footer. In the footer, I want to put my name, Chikasa Evans, ZM5560001. And I need to insert the slide number. So make sure that the slide number is inserted, because that's what we're told. Automatic slide number, candidate details, and so on. Make sure that the master slide items appear in the same position on every slide. There's no overlap on any slide. So if you've done this and inserted it on the master slide, you don't even need to worry about it. You can worry about whether they will appear on the same position. If you are just dropping the picture on each slide manually, then you'll be worried if they will be consistent. Okay, so that is done. Let's come back to the slide and just say apply to all, and come back to view and normal, and you'll see that we have our candidate details on every single slide, and we have got the logo on every single slide. So that should be perfectly fine. So we are told to change the layout of the slide with the title competition types to a title and table. Now, to a title and table, it may be confusing when you see table here, but I can't find title and table. So this is the slide in question. Right click on it, you go to layout, you can't see title and table here. Okay, but what you need to do is get title and content, because the table is a content. The moment you do this, you will see now the table there. Okay, so you can insert the table. So we're now told that we need to create a table of 5 columns and 9 rows. So just come here, insert a table, 5 columns, 9 rows, and just say okay. So that's our table. Next, copy the data from the file j2120table.csv and place this in the table. So we're going back to the source file, and we need to get the data from a file called table. The last one here, double click on it, and we can copy the data that is here. Just highlight it like that, Control C to copy, and then come back to the presentation, and now you want to copy this data. So you can right click and decide which format you are going to use to copy the data. Usually the first two, destination theme or source theme, are very useful. You can use them. I'll use the destination theme, that's fine. And you can tell that the table has already gone beyond the slide, so you need to adjust that. So select the entire table and adjust the columns. Okay, adjust the columns so that the tables are actually fitting on the columns. So okay, just drag it to the right like that. Okay, that looks a bit fine, and just center the table maybe a little bit there. Okay, so now what we need to do is come here, and we're told that make sure that the table fits on the slide with all the data fully visible, and that there's no text that is split when it is wrapped in a cell. So that is done. We need to format the table so that the text in all rows is center aligned vertically. Center aligned vertically. So what you need to do is come here, and the text in all rows is center aligned vertically. Now, to center align vertically means that if you've got 2 lines like this is your row and this is your row. So center aligned vertically, which means from top to bottom, like this, the text should exist in the middle here. It should be at the center. So right now you can tell that the text is at the bottom of the cell, which is somewhere at the bottom there. Sometimes the text could be at the top, but you want it to be center. So that's what you're doing. So you need to select the table, and then you need to go to home, layout, and then center align. Let's see the directions that we have. Let's see, what else do we have here? So this is center vertically, this is top align. So we don't have the ones I'm looking for, so I haven't seen those ones I'm looking for. So let's see. Okay, so align text in the middle, more options maybe, and vertical alignment. I can't see horizontal alignment. Vertical alignment, let's say middle, not middle center, just middle. Yeah, that's the center alignment is now in the middle. In some cases, it will show that you are aligning the text to the center, so you have the vertical alignment visible. I'm surprised in this case I don't have the vertical alignment visible here. It's surprising that I don't have it. But how you get it, basically you can go to text align here and select middle. Middle is the vertical alignment that we're talking about. Okay, so you can tell right now the text is in the middle, but I want this to be a little bit large so that it can be fully visible when I print it. I'm not so sure whether they will ask us to change the text. Format the table so that a plain table style is applied with no cell shading. So let's come here, no cell shading, so we don't have the blue and stuff like that. So just select it and go to design, and then come here and try to pick the one with no shading, which is just this one, no style table grid. This one is fine. Then the next part of the question is all internal and external borders are fully visible when printed. So this is perfectly fine. The next thing is insert a new row as the first row of the table and enter the heading cross-country race types. So we'll insert a new row, just select it like that and go to just select it like that. Yeah, go right click. Do I have select table, insert? I'm looking for somewhere for insert. Okay, insert is here. I was looking for it, I couldn't see it. Okay, so insert rows above, and so we have a row above, and then the next thing that we need to do is to add this. Okay, and we need to merge the cells and center align this. Okay, title. So it's cross country race types. So first of all, I'll merge them, and then merge cells, and then cross country what? I've forgotten. Race types. Okay, race types. So race is supposed to be uppercase R, and just set it center. Make sure it is center aligned, and then the next is format row 1 and 2 to be bold with 18 points serif font. So row 1, row 2, these ones should be bold with 18-point serif font. Okay, so did I say serif font? No, they did not say serif font. Where did I get the serif font? Just undo it. Just leave it with the default thing. Make sure that if there is wrapping, the text does not break. So for example, this one here, you see that code has actually broken and it has continued in the next line. So just double click there and it will be expanded like that. Okay. So the next thing that we are supposed to do, that there is a light gray shading of 20 to 35% of this row 1 and this one. So go ahead and try to do the shading. So here, light gray between 20 and 25 is fine. Yeah, it's supposed to be 20 to 35, so 25 is fine. And save the presentation as handouts with 2 slides to the print the presentation as slides, 2 slides to the page, each slide filling about half the page. So as it is, now we can go ahead and print this. So just come to File, Print, and then go to the settings here. Actually, come here to full page slide, and you're printing 2 slides to a page like that, and each slide is filling half the page. So that should be perfectly fine. So go ahead and print this, I'll use my PDF printer for the sake of the guys who will be working with these files in class. So PDF printer, and I'll say presentation print out 1. Okay. So next, so we are done with this one. I think that should be it. All right, guys. So thank you so much. I think I've finished working on this paper. The next paper problem that I'll be looking at is paper 3, which maybe I will do maybe another paper 2. Who knows? I may do another paper 2 tomorrow. And we'll see how it goes. So thank you so much, guys, for your time, and I wish you all the very best as you prepare and practice. All right, bye-bye.